Hi, classmates. Dr. Lou here, welcoming you back to Jack Welch for the summer term and welcoming you to Financial Management 2. For some of you, when I say the word finance, you cringe, but really, I assure you, this is a fun class. This class is really a strategy class. It's about taking the competitive advantages and the strategies of an organization, linking them to initiatives, and those initiatives tie to operational metrics and financials that help evidence improvement and productivity in organization in order to drive shareholder value. And so we're going to learn a lot of different frameworks in this class that are going to help you think about it. The class is really organized around two key books: Morningstar's Why Moats Matter, and then Warren Buffett's Buffett Beyond Value. Buffett being like preeminent investor in the world, and we're going to learn a lot about fundamental analysis as opposed to maybe technical analysis that you're probably more familiar with. And so we really are going to have a lot of fun with this particular class. The class is organized about half reading and then the other half assignments. So the class is going to start out quite slow. We're really going to push into the books and really gain a good foundation in some of the material within the books. And then the last half of the class is where all the assignments come into play, which is the bulk of your grade. The assignments are due in weeks 5, 7, and 9. We're going to provide you everything you need to be successful with those assignments. Those are going to be some templates that you can make use of, as well as some example papers for you to get a good sense of what's required within those assignments. Each week, generally, there's a discussion question that is needed to be done. And so it takes a topic that we learn within the week, within the course content, and we ask you to apply that discussion question to your organization, to your firm. And again, we like to see that applied to a public company. So if you work in the military or a not-for-profit or a private company, we typically ask folks to choose a similar company that's public. That way you can leverage public financial data and then apply that public data to the course question at hand within the discussion question. But again, you don't have to use a firm within your industry. You could choose another one if that's more likely, or perhaps even a firm that you might aspire to work for as well. And then, again, as I mentioned, there's 3 assignments that will play into the second half, where everybody does Salesforce.com. So we expose you to a bunch of the annual report and a bunch of other public data around Salesforce.com, and we all get to learn how to apply the various concepts and frameworks in this class to Salesforce.com. As I mentioned, there's 2 books, Why Moats Matter. The premise of this book is it uses the analogy of a moat around a castle, so to say. And companies basically need to build protective moats around themselves to fend off competitors coming in and attacking their particular territory. And there's a variety of just different frameworks within this book that you're really going to enjoy to help you think about competitive advantages of organizations. And then, as I mentioned, Buffett Beyond Value, great fundamental analysis that puts you inside the mind of Warren Buffett and thinks about how did he become so successful over the years. And then there's also some various papers. You'll notice they're quite thick. But again, Credit Suisse is Measuring the Moat. So there's a lot of great frameworks in here, like the Boston Consulting Group Matrix, profit pools, things of this nature that, again, this will be great to get exposure to in here. And then a Morningstar paper called May the Force Be With You. Wide Moat Salesforce.com is the newest software enterprise. And so you'll rely heavily upon these papers. I recommend that you print those out to make use of them in preparation for those assignments. And I also recommend that you print out the financial management checklist. There's over 300 financial terms you'll be exposed to in this course. And this is just a great study guide and reference paper. You can find this within the course documents link on the main page. So that's it. That's kind of a quick overview of the class. I think you're really going to enjoy it. We're going to have a lot of fun over the next 10 weeks here. There is a kickoff call scheduled for Thursday, July 5th at 6:30 p.m. Hopefully you can make it. It will be recorded. And I really look forward to spending the next 10 weeks with everybody. As I said, I aim to make finance fun, and so I'm really looking forward to getting to know everybody and having a great time over the next 10 weeks. See you in the classroom, everyone.